There we go. Yo. Good morning, champions. This Marquise Money Mike Williams, founding member and executive senior director here at JMG Net Worth. And I would like to welcome each and every one of you to Saturday Morning Freedom Training. I'm fired up. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Check 1 2 1 2. Can everybody hear me okay? If you can, just give me a thumbs up in the comments, or wave, or say we can hear you, whatever the case may be. But man, I'm really excited about training today. We got some great information that we're going to be covering, that we're going to be going over, and I really hope that you're able to get some value from it, because that's what training is all about. Providing you value and providing you, the knowledge and the wisdom and the tools to help you take your life and your business to the next level. So get a pen. Appreciate that, Dave. Get a pen, get a piece of paper out, and get ready to take some awesome, scrupulous notes, so that you can really grasp hold and take it all in and really absorb, everything that I'm sharing with you today. I don't have a big PowerPoint today. Actually, I'm going to go live and I'm going to go hands-on. We're going to jump into the Focus Institute today, and I'm going to really show you the power of the system that we have at our advantage. Okay, I'm going to really show you the power of what we have at our fingertips, and I'm going to show you some aspects of the money that you probably didn't even realize was there. And you might be wondering, like, why is he always so serious about this? Man, because there's a lot of bread on the table, and more importantly, there's a lot of lives that can be changed right now. A lot of people, most of us who are on here, have primary streams of income, whether it's your job or whether, it's a business. But there's a lot of people out there right now who are in dire straits. And, even though these different, stimuluses are being passed, I read that, Biden just passed another stimulus this morning. But, a lot of these state and these local governments are dropping the ball. Like, there's been people who have been approved for unemployment who have not got their unemployment. So they lost their job or lost their primary source of income, and they were told, we got you. We're going to give you unemployment. But for some reason, that unemployment is not coming. The unemployment office is not open. The unemployment people are working remotely. The unemployment people are not picking up the phone. So people are in dire straits. And I'm not saying go out and focus on the people who need the business, because I was always taught, if you need money, then you need a job. But if you want additional income, then, this is definitely the business for you. So I say that to say, we want to be preventative in our maintenance. We want to connect with people and make sure that they understand that, hey, anything is possible in this world. And while your life is great now, things could be totally different this time next year. So let's put some provisions, let's put some plan Bs in place. Let's make sure that you're on a solid foundation financially, with your emergency fund, with your mini emergency fund, with your investments, so that should something happen to your primary source of income, or you physically, God forbid, but you're taken care of. So I want you to think about it for a moment. Since you've been in JMG Net Worth, have you seized the moment? That's a powerful question, to really think about. Do you really want to create wealth? And I say create wealth because when I say, do you want to be a millionaire? Sometimes people get in their feelings. Well, I really don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to be comfortable. That's neither here nor there. The question is, do you want to create wealth for you and your family? And that's something some people, it's easy on the surface to say, yeah, I want to create wealth for me and my family, but then you have to look at, do your actions line up with your words? And again, I'm not speaking to anybody specifically, but these are things that I want you to think about, because in life, we lie most convincingly to ourselves. For the longest time, I kept telling myself, I want to be healthy. I want to be physically fit. I want to have a six pack, or what me and my man's call, we want to have the D'Angelos. And if any of y'all seen that video, how does it feel? You know, when your stomach cut into your legs in your private area, that's what we call D'Angelo's, right? You know, so you know, for most of us, that's just a straight line, right? But so I told myself for the longest, yeah, I do. I really felt like I was serious, but I wasn't eating right. I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing any of the actions that line up to that, right? So when I tell you to really look in the mirror and think about, do you truly want to create wealth for you and your family? Then once you get to the understanding that you do, and for a lot of people, it takes getting fed up with your current situation, whatever your current situation is. When your eyes are open, when you begin to see the X's and O's like Neo, and you begin to realize that you are truly worth more than what you are being compensated for at your place of employment, then you'll really just strike out and say, you know what, I got to do something different. I gotta make it happen. I have the opportunity. God has blessed me with this opportunity. Let me do something with it, right? And at the same time, you know, we'll stop focusing on the small, irrelevant things. What do you mean? Well, let me show you something real quick. All right, let me see if I can pull this up. My financial worth. This is the My Financial Worth site, guys. All right. Let me see. Uh-oh, I don't remember my swag. That's not it. You're messing up my training, man. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You understand me? But okay, so this is the My Financial Worth site. I don't want to save it right now. Okay, there. This is the My Financial Worth site. Once you get in, you know, you got different calculators, you got different schedulers, you know, you got a lot of menu items down, you know, down the side, you know. So this is the My Financial Worth site. All right. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to look straight into the camera to make sure that there's no confusion so that you understand this. This site is whack. Yes, I said it. The site is whack. But that's not the site. That's the product we're using right now. It is a container. It is a shell. And though we're signing up for the My Financial Worth product, we are 100% focused on credit and repair, improvement, and education. So we took all the resources from the site, even though the site is being rebuilt right now, and it's sexy. Even though the site's being rebuilt right now, all the focus is on credit monitoring, credit repair, and credit education. So the moment, I know a lot of you guys are getting qualified, a lot of you guys are getting the service and you're starting to use it. So as you gather customers and you use the service yourself, I want you to understand the proper procedure is not log into this site and try to figure out what's going on, okay? The proper procedure is to send an email to support@myfinancialworth.com and let them know, I just signed up for My Financial Worth. I would like my credit consultation and to activate my Credit is Better service. This will be a template within the Focus Institute, and this will be sent out in an email. It will be in the Facebook group, and it will be also be added to the ABCs to Success so that there's no confusion, you guys. I want to make sure that people aren't focused on the wrong thing. I've had several people come to me and they say, well, I can't build this because the site is whack and I need my people to believe in the site. Yo, man, get out of here. I want you to understand, when I built my 7-figure income, the site was whack. It had typos. There was times where the whole system was shut down, and we have to get out of that mindset of allowing the small things to keep us from the big things. Because guess what? There's major corporations that we support and we patronize right now that have had outages, that have had what they call recalls. Some of the vehicles that we love to drive right now have had recalls, killed people, but we still drive the vehicle. And some of us haven't even heard of it because guess what? They just keep moving, business as usual, and they fix the issue, guys. So let's not look at any small things that you may see and make it a big thing. Bring it to our attention. We'll fix the issue, but let's focus on what I like to tell you, building the distribution network. You see, JMG Net Worth is JMG Net Worth, but we're focused and we're building our prosperity community. And while JMG Net Worth is the vehicle that we're currently using, I'm very close to Paul. I believe in the vision. I believe in the vehicle, and it's the best home business that I've ever seen and been a part of in my life. But if God forbid something happens to Paul tomorrow and JMG Net Worth shut its doors, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world, you guys. Why? Because our team is our team. The focus team is the focus team. So guess what? That just means we just get another vehicle. Now, I'm not open to any other opportunities right now, so let me clarify that. But I want you to understand that what we're building together isn't contingent on a website or a certain product. We're just in the midst of something beautiful, So as you're talking to your people, understand you're talking to them about joining you. You're talking to them about joining us. And as you're edifying, edify the team, edify our community, edify the fact that, you have fun laughing at my corny jokes, or you grow and get value from these trainings. The business is already proven and it's going to be there. But what people are joining, what people are attracted to is you and our team. Because people don't join businesses, they join people. So if you get them excited about the people that they're going to be working with, then it's a lot easier to build your team and get people excited about being a part of this. When people understand, it's proven there's money to be made, then everybody will just go out and build it. But we have to start taking the emotions out of it and just really focus on the fact that this opportunity is before us. It is huge, and it's going to happen with or without us. And we can say, I got this going on, I got that going on, so I'm not going to go do it. And that's great, because things happen in life. But one of the things that I found through experience is that it's the legitimate excuses that keep us where we are. For those of you who've been in for a while, last summer I had some crazy headaches. I had a lot of things going on, man, and they're legitimate, man. I felt like I was going to die. Like when those headaches came on, they would last 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Now, somebody could call me up and be like, "Oh, you're not serious about your business because you didn't make phone calls." It's like, man, the only person I wanted to call was Jesus. But I want you guys to get that when we work together and we're able to overcome those things, because guess what? I went and got some medication and it knocked those headaches out and I was able to get back to work. But if I only focused on the problem and wallowed in my headaches, then to this day, I probably would still be having those headaches and still be in a situation to where I would be missing out. So please don't overthink this. We're about to get into the Focus Institute because I want you guys to understand the power of this system that I've developed. And I put a lot of bread into this system. I put a lot of money into it so that you guys wouldn't have to figure it out. No matter if you're looking at this live or looking at this later, if you're a new person getting in, I put a lot of money into this so that you wouldn't have to figure out, because through my research, I found that there's more 6- and 7-figure income earners that are out of network marketing than still in network marketing. And that's because they built their business off their personalities. They built their business off of their network only, and they didn't have a system to plug people into. So when they were ready to sit down and stop working, guess what? All of their business sat down as well, and they just got burnt out. They got exhausted. But see, the Focus Institute cures that. The Focus Institute makes it so that you don't have to understand or know everything. You don't have to be that person that has all the time in the world, because once you get them connected, then they're connected with Money Mike, and I can grab them and say, come on, let's go. Once they get in the Focus Institute, they can be accountable, because the first thing that we asked them during the welcome video is, do you want to follow our already proven system, or do you want to do things your way, right? Because like I say, this is a volunteer army. We allow people to do things their own way. We allow people to make their own decisions because they're adults. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your boss. I don't control you. All I can do is give you the knowledge and wisdom and directions to be successful within JMG Net Worth and within life. It's up to you to listen and actually follow them. But I also, and you also have the prerogative that if somebody's not going to listen to the directions, you have the prerogative to not work with that person. All right. And that's the beauty of this business. But let's see here. Where am I at? Let me pull up the screen share. I'm going to share tabs first. I want to point this out really quick before we get into the Focus Institute, right? This is the YouTube back office, right? And when I look at, we'll just say message, right? Actually, I don't want to search it across my channel. I just want to find it. Right. So you got message from the top from the 6th, right? 2 views. Message from the top from last month on the 30th, 1 view. Message from the top on the 23rd, 1 view. Message from the top from last year, 2 views. I point that out to say, you guys, I'm going to shoot the message from the top, regardless of who looks at it. But I'm not shooting the message from the top. I'm not sharing the message from the top because I just feel like BSing on camera. I give the message from the top. The message comes from the top because the top has a different view than everywhere else. And I'm able to give you value. I'm able to give you knowledge and wisdom that may help you get over a hump, that may help you excel and build your business more efficiently, or may help you in another area of your life. So I want you to understand that these videos are to help you and provide you value. But if you're not taking the time to just look at the video, then you're missing out. So let's scooch over. Hang on, okay. Share screen. No. All right, let me make sure this is showing. Okay, great. So this is the Focus Institute, right? We're going to log into the Focus Institute and we're going to dig in to help you understand the Focus Institute swag. All right, so when you log into the Focus Institute, this is what you're going to see, right? Now, if you haven't already finished the ABCs to success, then this is what you're going to see. And you're not going to see the temp part because that's just a filler for some future trainings that I'm going to do. But for those of you who finished the ABCs to success, you're going to see this right here. In your dashboard, you're going to see page views. And this is for your capture pages as you begin marketing and utilizing the capture pages within the Focus Institute. Right now, we shoot them over to timetofocus.com first, but we get the opportunity to use marketing pages as well, which I'm in the process of developing 1 to 2 marketing pages or capture pages to help you build and help you attract others. They give you a tally of new contacts and give you total contacts. This information is not used because our system is completely free. I provide this system for free for anybody who joins our team. I could charge. I mean, I have friends who have similar systems. They charge their representatives anywhere from $20 to $50 a month. But I said, hey, I want you to be able to have something at your disposal because I didn't have something like that when I was coming up building. The message, the most recent message from the top is always going to be right here at the forefront. This is where you can set your IPA goals, submit your weekly IPA report. So the difference between these two. You set your goals after training every single Saturday. And it's important that you set these goals because you set the goals and we're doing some updates now. The timer is going to go until Sunday. You got to set the goals by the weekend. You can't come on Thursday and be like, yeah, I'm going to set my goals based on what I did so that I can look better. No, the goals have to be in by midnight between Sunday and Monday night. All right. That'll be updated today. But you want to talk about, how many people am I going to prospect this week? How many new customers am I going to sign up this week? How many presentations am I going to show this week? And how many new representatives will I personally sign up this week? And then you're going to submit it. All right. That's what you hope to accomplish. You plan to accomplish for this week. And then on Friday before midnight, you want to click submit your weekly IPA report. And you want to submit the things that you've done. Now, it's important for you to understand how many people did you prospect this week is system generated. Okay. So it's contingent by how many people you come over to marketing tools and click add contact. All right. So when you add a contact, say, I'm like, yo, I'm going to talk to my girl, Keisha Willis, right? Her name. Right. And then don't change the contact group. Just leave the contact group where it is. The new default contact group will actually change to personal prospecting leads. And we'll talk about contact groups here in a second. And then leave do not send instant message, right? Because we don't want to send them an email just yet. Then when you add that contact, it'll actually increase the tally of how many people did you prospect this week. So that's how you register or you tally how many people you prospect this week. How many new customers did you sign up? That's something that you enter in manually. How many presentations did you show this week? When you put how many presentations, it's going to ask you who those people are, right? And it's not going to double up, but it's going to reference them. If they're not added as a prospect now, it'll add them as a prospect. And it wants to know, how did you show the plan? Okay. And then how many people did you personally sign up this week is also system generated based on how many people you actually sign up. All right. So that is how the IPA goals and the IPA report works. We have a leaders board, which we're going to activate next week. We have announcements. So anytime you want to stay up to date with what's going on with the team, we have announcements right here. You know, we also do a lot of announcements and things in the Facebook group, but you can kind of find them both here. Then we have a member showcase where we showcase the member from the last month that, you know, basically had the most results, you know, did something well, you know, and you know, succeeded. You know, we just like to showcase a member and their growth and their talents, right? Last month, it was Mr. Andre Willis. We'll see who it's going to be next month. So that's the home page. The next tab you have is the ABCs to success. That's where you have the 24-hour pre-launch and the business launch. Contacts. This is where you're able to go through your contacts, right? When you got started, your contacts were broken up into a few different groups. You had the people the get qualified group, right? These were the people where you checked and they were people who would never tell you no, right? You had the appointments group, right? And this was the group for people that probably didn't have a lot of checks. And was that the appointments group? Get qualified group, top 20 group. You know, that's your top 20, the people who had the most checks. Appointment group is typically people who you set appointments with, you know, who you want to show the plan to. Hot are your hot prospects, people who aren't in yet, but they're people that you're excited about working with. All right. Warm are people who, you know, they may have done some things like as we get into utilizing the system will trigger different point values, as you'll see here. You know, Felicio has 6 points. Cecilia has 6 points. Khalees has 14 points. You know, so you can click on the contact and see the score and track what they did. Okay, they opened the email, they clicked on the link in the email, and then they opened the email and clicked on the link in the email a few different times, right? So you can get an idea of what they've done. And as they matriculate through the process, it'll give them more points and move them from warm to hot based on how many actions they complete. If you want to send an email to one of your contacts, you click action and then you click email. And then it'll bring up the email template and you can send the email. I used the wrong word. It'll bring up the email form, but we actually have templates that you can add already. So if you wanted to invite somebody to the phone call, you can click this one. Success is just a phone call away. Can I get a little bit more visual swag in this one? I don't know why my brow. Oh, here we go. All right. So it puts their name in there, their first name. It even puts it in the subject name. Success is just a phone call away. And then, you know, it goes to the template, has the phone call for the dial in, and a few other templates. These are for people who, these are people who, these are marketing templates. There you go. And then as you're sending emails to the team, you know, I usually send out this template. Are you ready for training? Right. So those are the templates that you have at your disposal. See what else we're working with here. You can look at stats, you know, and that shows the stats of, you know, the browser they use and the phone, you know, operating system that they use, and, you know, different statistics that you can look at for the user. You know, you could put notes, you know, just so you know when you call back or something like that, you know, those notes are saved. You could view and edit the contact. I put the wrong information, or his email updated, or something changed. You can go in here and you can update it. You may notice every contact has a password because that helps us track. So when we send them information, we can have them log in to view the information, and it will actually track everything that they do within the F.O.C.U.S system. If you want to set an appointment, you can set an appointment. You know, say you had a lead, you want to transfer it to somebody on your team. You could transfer it to somebody else on your team. You could also delete it. And we have an SMS and voice system that we're going to be developing that'll allow you to send text messages. They cost, you know, a penny each, or voice broadcasts, which are about 2 to 3 cents each, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And, you know, just to help you in your marketing efforts as your team begins to grow and get bigger. All right. You got the calendar. You can submit events, you know, as you begin having meetings all across the United States. Build. It's not active right now. Recognize, you know, this is going to be a recognition area. And as our team grows, people will be able to submit, hey, you know, let's recognize this guy. You know, let's you know, let's make sure that they're on the list to be recognized, because I'm not going to be able to know everybody who's, you know, who we need to recognize as the team gets to a certain level. All right. You know, we'll have a shopping section. You know, right now, you know, we just have the Champions Never Quit, you know, t-shirts, you know, that we're offering. We're about to move this to the Amazon platform, you know, so that, you know, we can utilize the Prime shipping and the beast that is Amazon. Here's the JMG Net Worth back office login. You know, we got our training tools, audio library. You know, we got a few books back there. You know, you can log in from your phone, log in from, you know, computer, and just listen in. You know, listen to the audios, you know, that are there to help you with some personal growth and development. All right. Step tracking. You can track the steps of different people who are going through, you know, the ABCs to success, so that you know how you can help them and, you know, where they are in the process. Have your genealogy report, you know, where it tracks all the people that you personally sponsored, and it digs deeper on who they personally sponsored as well. Different news, which I haven't used this much, but I may use it more in the future. We'll have a video library, which will consist of logging you out. All right. It'll consist of a Q&A section. That's what we're going to have in the video library. And we got some marketing tools. All right. If you want to send an email broadcast, all right, you can send an email broadcast. You can send it to all your contacts. Hey, JMG Net Worth is running a promotion this weekend. I know I talked to you about the business, but if you're serious about taking your life to the next level, you can get in this week for $2. You know, whatever the case may be, you can schedule the date and time when the email is going to send, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. Okay, you can say only send messages to contacts added within a specific date range. So if you don't want to get the old contacts, you can say I just want to send it to the new people, right? I want to focus on the new people. You can send emails specifically to contact groups, right? So if you want to send only to the people who are in your top 20, you know, boom, you send an email to your top 20. You also have the ability to send an email to your downline, right? And we even have the ability to filter by state, you know, so if we have a big meeting, you know, say in Minnesota, I can say, okay, I want to send that email to everybody in Minnesota. Boom. And I can even check the spam score before I send the email. I can preview the email before I send the email, which is pretty awesome. All right. Where am I at? We got our SMS broadcaster and autoresponder. All these are kind of advanced tools that you guys don't really need to focus on right now. But as you get to the point where you have a lot of leads coming in and you need to be able to sort the serious from the non-serious, you know, you can utilize these tools. Our capture pages. Right now, we have several capture pages for you to choose from. You got the crowd, crazy people. You got the 90-day total life makeover, which I don't know why that's not working. I got to update it. This is the thank you page that people get when they see the video. Has a timer to register when somebody finishes the video. You have a signature on the bottom of your email. This is what, you know, whatever signature you want to be on every single one of your emails. So when you add this tag signature, this is what comes up. You got your stats, contact imports. We talked about it a little bit earlier. We got the training section, the contact us section, and then log out section. So that pretty much encompasses the F.O.C.U.S Institute. You guys, it's a beautiful system. It's something that's going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to update it. I'm going to continue to make it better. But just know that you have a tool that sets you apart from every other representative in JMG Net Worth, every other representative in other companies, to make things simple for you. You just have to have the heart, the desire, and the will to run and just crush it. But I got a special treat for you guys this evening. I want to show you something, and hopefully, I mean, it excites you and as much as it excites me. Excuse me. Application window, we want to go with. All right. So this is something I threw together really quick, you guys. It's not something that's you know, pretty right now, but it conveys the message I want you to understand. Our whole focus right now is to build the distribution network. So the 3, the 9, the 27, 81, 243, 729, we want to get people in, even if everybody only came in at $20 right now and then just got their service on their own. Guess what would happen? You would be making $6,124 every single month after month after month, just from everybody just using the service themselves. You see, JMG Net Worth pays $35 out of the $50 for my financial worth. Now, the other 15 goes towards, you know, other pools like the Rockstar bonus, the Freedom bonus, the luxury lifestyle bonus and things of that nature. And of course, some goes to corporate expenses. But I want you to understand that this is one of the most powerful compensation plans that I've ever seen out there because it's front loaded. They allow the small guy to be able to get in and start creating residual income right away. Okay. So what I want you to see, if everybody got qualified, you may hear me on the call. I say if everybody only got 2 customers, that's $12,245. I mean, it's actually 48, but I cut off the $3, right? So let me paint the picture and show you a few things real quick. Remember in the call when I said if everybody got 10 customers, it's 61,000, right? Well, here's the power of building the distribution network. So I got this additional customer up here, one additional customer, right? So let's say JMG Net Worth launched their water platform. And I want to show you something very key here. And some of you may understand this because it's kind of a business type thing. And so it may go over some of your heads, but I hope you get the bigger picture. Let's say we launch water and commission is only $10, right? That increased your monthly residual by $3,500 a month. You didn't go get any other people. But because the organization and the distribution network you already had in place, that increased your residual by $3,000 a month, almost $40,000 a year. Look at the numbers, 12,248 annual residual income, 146,000, right? And let me make sure. Give me 1 second. Gotta kick. Yeah, I'm tripping. I had to check my calculation just to make sure because I was like, man, that's a lot of bread. Got me feeling good. But anyways, where's the share button? Oh, there we go. All right. So what I was saying is just by adding a commission of $10 per water, you're making an extra $40,000 per year. Now, here's the part I want you to understand about business. The reason we want to go out and build the distribution network, even if we just got a bunch of people and all they did was pay the 20, what it does is it gives JMG Net Worth as a business negotiation power. It gives us negotiation power with the manufacturers. It gives us negotiation power with the supplies facilities. It gives us negotiation power with the other companies that we're working with. And what happens is because we bring more numbers to the table, we're able to increase our margins, right? So we all go build our distribution network. And now instead of $10, Paul is able to get the commission to be $20. See how dramatically that affects your income? All because we said, you know what? We're going to go out. We're going to build this prosperity community. We're going to go out. We're going to build the distribution network, right? Paul launches another product, right? We got the water in place. We got the My Financial Worth in place. And let's say the other product, it's only $10 commission. Boom, our residual income just keeps growing, keeps growing, keeps growing. Say we order a few steaks per month, right? We get $15 a commission. The residual income just keeps growing, just keeps growing, just keeps growing, right? And this is at the very first position of affiliate. You haven't even been promoted yet. And the beautiful thing, as you get promoted, the residual income grows. It doubles. So let's take a look at that really quick, right? Say you get promoted to senior director. And as a senior director, you're just doing the same thing, gathering a few customers and teaching the others to do the same thing. So if we take those same numbers, right? 15, 20, and 10, right? 15, 20, 10. Do you see how 355,000 is a little bit different than 315,000. You're doing the same work, but JMG Net Worth is just compensating you more for being a leader. Guys, there's so much money on the table, and JMG Net Worth has so many different products and services and relationships they have in the wings that they want to be able to share with the community and share and allow our team to be able to provide. But it's up to us to go out and build the prosperity community. It's up to us to go out and build the distribution network so that we can give them the negotiation power to increase our pay. Man, right now we're entering to what we call network marketing season. And the reason I've been pushing so many of you to get qualified, because as you get qualified, it's easy because we want to develop, we want everybody to get to rock star. But there's no sense in being, putting forth an extra effort to help you get to rock star if you're not even going to be able to benefit from it. So we want everybody in a position to be able to benefit. We want everybody in a position to be able to do the things that they want to do in life and be able to see the fruits of their labor. But it's going to take discipline. It's going to take growing and improving to becoming a better version of yourself. And it's going to take moving with urgency. We got to get rid of that procrastination bug. We got to get rid of that laziness bug if you have it. We got to get rid of that excuses bug. And we got to get tunnel vision and say, you know what? This thing is serious. I could really change my life and many other people's life with this thing. And all I got to do is just grow it and build the distribution network one time. That's all you got to do, and you'll be taken care of. I mean, you see it in every video now. A few years of grinding can produce a lifetime of freedom. A few years of grinding can produce a lifetime of freedom. So I'm going to end training a little bit earlier than normal today. But I want you guys to log in. I want you to get accustomed to the F.O.C.U.S Institute. I want you to fill out your IPA goals for this week so that we can begin running your business like it's a business. And when you start giving yourself measurable tasks and things that you can hold yourself accountable to, then you can start working on the areas that you need improvement with. You can start working on the areas that you need growth. But if you're just running it as a fly by night type of thing, then you have no idea where you're falling short. So if you're not qualified, let's get you qualified this weekend, you guys. I want to be able to edify and shout from the mountaintop, so-and-so got qualified this week. I want to be able to shout from the mountaintop, so-and-so his superstar this week. So I got your back, you guys. Always remember, you're the best investment that you got. You're born to win. So please play to win right now because you are already a champion. I got your back. I see you at the top. I see you at the bank. Peace.